Hello, Mr. Justin, and your I don't cares. It would be nice if my boss cared a little bit, just a pinch. I'm not asking for like paying my bills and stuff like that. I'm just asking for a little empathy when you hear that there's been a 4 car pileup and your exact response is I don't care. That lets me know the type of person that you are, sir, and you're the type of person that I am glad is not my boss anymore. Okay, so understand this. Okay, I am glad you're not my boss because you're horrible. Okay, but that being said, wow, something and something was off about that place when I walked in, but wasn't quite sure. It's like a frat house, but it's not a frat. It's a really weird kind of energy y'all have going on there. But then dawned me what it was. It's just y'all all about money. You don't care about anything else except money. Problem with that is you give half-ass mediocre training, and that's me putting it nicely. You give half-ass mediocre training. You send them out to the field on their first day, like they've okay. So on day one, we've had maybe 1 page of training in the training book. Maybe we've gone through a couple of things, but somehow you think that's we're ready to go in the field after 1 day, and it's not even a day full of training. It's just like an hour of training, and then you're out in the field and stuff. So that's fine. And yes, I will admit I did not make sales for 3 days. I can accept that. If you would have fired me because I didn't make sales for 3 days, 3 days and no sales, I get fired. That's company policy or whatever. I can accept that, but that's not what happened. What happened was, okay, I didn't make sales for 3 days, and in between day 2 of not making sales and day 3 of not making sales, there were 2 days that I didn't come to work. Because why? I had car problems. Not that I had car problems. I had a tire blowout on the fucking freeway. Sent my trainer pictures. Don't know if she showed you or not, but I sent my trainer pictures and stuff about the car. The tire being blown out, and I had to wait for AAA to come get me. So that's 1 day of not working because I'm waiting for AAA. You gotta be there by 10 o'clock or you don't work. I accept that. Then I came in the next day, which was Friday. I came in Friday, and so I'm putting forth effort. I am trying to come there, and all I asked was someone to ride someone down there and to give me a ride back. Well, person A who I work with does not drive, and person B had plans that night and she was staying down in the city, so I couldn't work that day. I'm putting forth effort. I'm trying. Just things worked out that I couldn't work. But somehow I'm 99% sure that you are faulting me for those 2 days. I am 99% sure of that. You're faulting me for having a tire blowout. Somehow it was my fault, but you're faulting me on that, and you're faulting me for my manager having my trainer having a life outside of work. What? Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm being faulted for that. Whatever. And stuff. And then the third day of not working, but third day of not making sales, but on day 3 of not making sales, you sent me out with 2 trainers. So I'm thinking, wow, 2 trainers, 2 different ways of doing things. I can learn some stuff, maybe improve my speech a little, improve my tactics against customers. This is good. No. Those two bastards did nothing but talk to each other, ignore me, and criticize me the entire time. There was no training involved. So why do you call them training? Why do you call them trainers? Is beyond me, because they do not train. All the thing they do is criticize and go, "You can do this better." They don't say how you can do this better. Don't give any pointers of doing it better. They just tell you to do it better. That's not training. Okay, I don't know what land you live in, but that is not training. Okay, and the training that y'all give, it's not really much training as much as an everyday thing of y'all having class or whatever, and just going through the booklet, the little booklet here. Which, by the way, why in hell do you have 2 sections, a red section and a blue section? I can find the blue section. I'll be happy. You have a red section and a blue section, and for whatever reason, there's the blue section and here's your red section. Okay. And for whatever reason, instead of taking both those sections, combining them into one, because they basically repeat the same information, except for like 2 or 3 pages, they basically repeat all the same information. So you rather have all this up in here like this, instead of consolidating it into a simpler thing. Okay, whatever. It's a little confusing, but whatever. It isn't bad, but it's a little confusing and stuff. But okay, so we have this, and get this on day 1, and now, mommy, this goes in your hand. You're being judged by everyone at that place. They are judging everything about you and stuff. So you sent me out with 2 trainers on Saturday. that really didn't train. They're just kind of criticizing me the entire time. And by the way, I don't know if you've been in the field or you ever gone to the field or whatever, but it's basically every man for himself. Like I don't know why you're saying train. I don't know why you call it training when there's no training involved. It's basically once you go to Walmart and the little table is set up in the middle, it's center console along with all the impulse buy stuff, and like one person, like, okay, normally it's a two-man team. And that works perfectly because an aisle has two ways, so one person stand one aisle and one person stand the other end, and even they walk around, they still get all the traffic and stuff. Well, when you're training, there's three people. So one person stands on the end, one person stands on the other end, and the third person stands in the middle. The problem with that is the two senior people who've been doing this for God knows how long are taking the ends and leaving the person who is training in the middle. Well, while you're in the middle, the only traffic that you really get in the middle is, let me see, you get the people that the two people in the end miss, like because they're talking to somebody or whatever, so the people walk past them. You get those people, which doesn't happen that often and stuff because most of them are really good at their job. So it doesn't really happen that often, and you get the people that are coming in from like the aisles, the racks of clothes and stuff. That's about it. Even those people have already been talked to by the other two people. So you don't really get many customers. And, oh, by the way, since everything has to be done on that stupid tablet and stuff, and trainees don't have tablets, then it's kind of hard to do sales, especially since we consider a impulse buy. Well, it's kind of hard to do an impulse buy when I don't have a tablet so people can buy the product. I mean, I have to go search out for my trainer, and if she's busy doing something, I lost the sale. So, that's what that is your dynamic. That's how your corporation works, whatever, and that's fine, I guess, for some people. But really, that's the way you run. That's the way you run things, and that's fine. That's it. You're allowed to run your business the way you choose to run your business and stuff. Even if it's a horrible, shitty way, you are allowed to do that and stuff. So, but what makes you a shitty person is that you tried to have me lie on the reason why I'm being fired. And that's the fucked up part. And that part right there makes me go, two things. A, why do you have pre-made resignations that people could just write their name on or something like that and sign and go about their business? Why do you have that? Like, is your turnover rate that high that you need pre-made resignations? And second thing is, why, okay, then fine, you fired me. That's fine. But why are you trying to make me lie? Why are you telling me, pursuing other career? No, that's a bullshit lie, okay? I am not pursuing a job opportunity. You're firing me for whatever fucked up reason you're firing me. But because you're making me lie, I'm thinking maybe it's a reason that I can't be fired for. Maybe there's something illegal going on here. And you know what? Maybe I might talk to a lawyer about it and see what he says. Okay? Not saying I will, not saying I won't. I'm saying I might. Okay? That's what you get when you lie, okay? Maybe you shouldn't have pre-made resignations, and maybe you shouldn't fucking try to implement your employees who try to lie into your lies. Okay? I don't know anyone ever told you this, but that's kind of a bad, sad thing to do. I'm still caught off by the fact that you tried to have me lie. But the reason why I've been fired, because for whatever reason, you just can't write down he's not producing or whatever. Like, instead of just writing something, the truth down, you tried to make me lie. And that right there makes me wonder, do I have a case? Do I need to call a lawyer? Maybe I should call a lawyer. I think I'll call a lawyer. Have a good day. Bye, Justin. And by the way, if I call a lawyer, Justin, you will be the first to know. Trust me, boo. You would be the first to know.